Shalom, Koholo, Yahweh Shemel, Shabash, Akodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and other bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful light tabernacle of David. I'm the brother slash elder. Shalom and salutations to you all. We're going to keep this real short, all right? This is Jerusalem, L.A., Oakland. This tells a story right here, right? This and this, Baltimore and Oakland, tell you who they're targeting. They're targeting Judah, okay? Judah, the rest of them are Judah, okay? If it was the northern kingdom, right? So what do we see? Trump floats more National Guard deployments. What does this mean? That means very soon these Jerusalem will be compassed about with armies. Okay, so let's watch a little bit of this. Shall we get that real quick? When you see that, Salaki, where is it? Where'd it go? When you see Luke 21 and 20, let's read it right here in the King James. Luke 21 and 20, when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Let's read it in the Good News. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then you will know that it will soon be destroyed. Okay, so what do you mean Jerusalem? It's a people before it's a place. The people of these particular cities, who are they going after? Who are they going after in D.C.? That tells you the story right there. Okay? Yeah, they're going down here to get Jake too. All right, but this tells you the story. So I'm gonna just try to keep it short. Let's play a bit of this. She's gonna say, okay, they did all of this talked all of this craziness. Then way back here, buried in here, they get real slick and tell you where this thing is going.
Do next. The president listed cities like Chicago, New York.
Slovakia. Take it back a little more. Okay, this is News Nation. We probably have to go in and find Trump saying that too, because he was threatening and bitter about it.
And the president has hinted at other cities being on his list too. Do you expect this to expand, and what other cities might he go to next? The president listed cities like Chicago, New York, Baltimore, Oakland during his press conference yesterday, Los Angeles as well. Those are, of course, all cities run by Democrats. But the president just doesn't have the authority that he has in D.C., where he can take control of the local police department, where he descended National Guard troops like we saw in Los Angeles. He would almost certainly face pushback from state and local leaders there. So D.C. really is sort of a unique situation here. And we've already seen Democratic leaders elsewhere kind of pushing back and warning against Trump trying to take any kind of similar action there. We should note quickly that, Trump called for an end to cashless bail. We're already seeing Elise Stefanik of New York say she's going to write legislation there. It's possible that gets through the House, maybe comes up in the Senate, but that is one area where we could see federal action.
Would they say cashless bail?
For an end to cashless bail, we're already seeing Elise Stefanik of New York say she's going to write legislation there. It's possible that gets through the House, maybe.
Cashless bail. What is that? What is cashless bail? Okay, anyway, so you see what's going on, all right? When you see, let's go in and read it in depth now. Let's read this. The header reads Luke 21 and 20. It says, Yahushua speaks of the destruction of the people, right? Before a place. When you see these towns surrounded by armies, then you will know that it will soon be destroyed. Those who are in Judea, right? Those of you that are in these hoods, what is Judea? Okay, well, this is Judea right now. We should probably start with the warning. Let's get the warning, right? What's this? Dang. How far do I have to go? One. Ezekiel. What is it, 3 and 17? Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I've made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Here's the warning, right? Let's get it. Let's line it all the way up. Here's the warning. Okay. Those who are in Judea. All right. Here's the warning. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then you will know that it will soon be destroyed. So here they come. Here comes the sword of the Lord. Okay. And you can go on. This already happened in 70 AD. All right. But you can take some notes. You can glean from this. All right. Get ready for anything. Right. Watch where you're going. That's what this is saying. Then those who are in Judea must run away to the hills. Those who are in the city must leave. And those who are out in the country must not go into the city. For those will be the days of punishment, Jacob's trouble to come, to make come true all that the scriptures say. How terrible it will be in those days for women who are pregnant and for mothers with little babies. Terrible distress will come upon this land, and the Most High's punishment will fall on this people. You people, what people? These people. Still spoiling those that fear the Lord. Here we are, 2 Ezra 16 and 15 chapter. Okay? Now, here's the warning. What does it say? One more time. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then you will know that it will soon be destroyed. That's the warning. Just that. Heads up, y'all. Here they come. All right? Here they come. That's all. Let's hear him say it. Trump says, I want to hear him say it. I'm not authorized in other cities. Did we just watch that? We just watched that. I want a short clip. Threatens National Guard to shoot.
Other cities are hopefully watching this. They're all watching, just like everyone's watching here. They're all watching, and maybe they'll clean up, and maybe they'll do this and get rid of the cashless bail thing and all of the things that go.
Cashless bail thing.
Problem. I mean, if you go back, this whole thing with cashless bail is a disaster. So many problems came that we never had before. So they're watching us today. And if they don't learn their lesson, if they haven't studied us properly, because we're going to be very successful, I have zero doubt about that. It's going to be. It's a question of will it be really fast, like the border. You know, everyone said, they used to say, Biden used to say, I need legislation. I didn't get any legislation. I called up.
Here's what is being said, okay? In D.C., right? District of Columbia, that's not America. So he doesn't have to legislate. He doesn't have to get permission, right? But in these other, in America proper, he's got to go through the proper channels. So what are they doing? They're writing grievousness, GRE, right? That right. GRI, GRI. This is what they're doing. So very shortly, okay, what did he just say? See, in DC, he can bring them right in and say what the hell he wants to do because he's in charge. He's the commander in chief, and the DC, District of Columbia, is not the United States. Okay, they have a different set of laws, and it's written into the laws in DC that he can take over the police and set it up. Well, that's what he wants to do in these other cities, but these cities are in the United States proper, so what do they have to do? They have to go in and pass legislation to be able to do what? We got to get rid of that what? Cashless bail. Whatever they're setting up. Whatever. See, here's how they do it. Yeah, cashless bail. Okay, what the fuck is that? All right, yeah. Oh, that don't mean nothing. Yeah, but what's going on under it? Pork or whatever they were. That's when they sliding in some legislation they don't want you to know about to enable you to kill niggas on the spot. And then they can't get out. They can't run. They can't bail out, and then they're stuck, and then you got to be able to take them to the alligators. See? That's what they're doing right now. We'll just read it in the NIV. Isaiah 10:1, woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees. Where's the word right? Writers, writing oppression. Okay, paper, a paper trail, which is now going digital. Write grievousness, who write misfortune, and to those who constantly record, right, harmful decisions. They write it into law. Contemporary English version. You people are in trouble. You people are in for trouble. You have made cruel and unfair laws. What? Kill a nigga on the spot. No habeas corpus. What is it?
Other cities are hopefully watching this. They're all watching, just like everyone's watching here. They're all watching.
What do they call that? A right to. You have a right to what is it? Jurisprudence? I can't think of it right now. Habeas corpus. What is it? Due process. Oh my goodness. Hey, America's over, man. It's over. All right? So, get ready for this. I'm going to get this on the way out. Where are we? Be ready for this. At any moment. We're the hell out of here. At any moment, be ready for this. Boom. Be ye even as. Boom. Let's do that. Let's do this. Just for dramatic effect. There's the chariots. Love this. All right, so this is 40. 2 Ezra 16:40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, your battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Don't take the chip. He that selleth, buying and selling. Buying, selling. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, don't take the chip. And he that buyeth, as one that will reap, don't take the chip. He that occupied merchandise, as he that had no profit, don't take the chip. And he that buildeth, as he that shall not dwell there, do not take the chip even to rent, pay your rent. All right, so I'm gonna end it right there. All right, get ready to me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living on the lam. Right, me and you and a dog named Boo. Right. Me and you and me and you, your mama, me and you, and a dog, and a dog, Lobo. How I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. All right? When you go off grid, me and you and a dog, don't take your dog. Well, your female dog. Traveling and living off the land. What is that? Hey, if a crow brings you some scrambled eggs, what you gonna do? With that, we hope that the electric fire is shown.